What's up, world? This is Jay Press Play. Um, it's been a long time, man. It's been a real long time. Good morning, by the way. Happy Friday. Um, it has been a long time. I haven't done a video. Seemed like forever. Um, Funny thing is, I was just I kept trying to think of content, trying to think of something. Not just not trying to be repetitive. You know what I mean? Trying to think of something week in and week out, and then it was like 1 week went by, couldn't think of nothing. Another week by, thought I had something. You know what I mean? I wanted to do a little video with my wife, but she wasn't up to it, so I didn't do anything. And it just kept snowballing. You know what I mean? And here I am. And I was going. I think the last time I talked to y'all, I was talking about my situation when I was at Publix, and I was, got a position at with the school board. And yeah, I haven't talked to y'all since I changed jobs, but it's definitely different. You know what I mean? It's definitely something different. It's gonna take some of course it's gonna take some getting used to, but I mean working with kids, Lord have mercy, working with kids. If having kids and working with them, it's different. First of all, you can't put your hands on them. But yeah, it's definitely I like it. I'm happy. Finally got the position, and then doggone it, here we go with this pandemic. And you know and I'm still remaining positive. A lot of times it's hard too, but that's why the Bible say pray without ceasing. You know what I mean? You pray for something, and a prayer get answered, and a lot of us just stop. You know what I mean? It's like, why stop? You know what I mean? You pray for one prayer get answered. I mean, I'm not saying be greedy, but definitely don't just stop, because your prayer might be answered, but then somebody who need a prayer answered. You might pray for them, that that the Lord meets all of their needs. You know what I mean? Needs, not wants. So but yeah, the job is cool. Well, it was cool because we've been out of school for, I know, about 2 months, almost three now. But amidst of this whole thing, I remember telling my son that when we go back to school, I want us to look different. And I was just sitting around, and lo and behold, on Instagram and on Facebook, I'm seeing more people working out, more equipment or whatnot. And a lot of you guys might not know, I used to do my own boot camp. When I was at one point I was affiliated with Herbalife, and you know, had that going for a minute. Things happened, and we fell off, and I tried to get back on, fell off, and I tried to get back on, and fell off again. And truth be told, once we stopped the first time, I was depressed for a very long time, because I was, I ended up telling a couple of the people I was with in the beginning that I was in a bad way, because it really hurt me that I got people left, or we lost connection, or whatever the case may be. Especially when I knew I was making a difference in their bodies, and then they leave me, but then they go, and I wasn't even charging. It seemed like they leave me, and then they go to a gym, or whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. I'm not trying to bad talk anybody, or make anybody look bad. I'm just trying to let you know what my head was. But and I guess it kind of kept going. Even though I would get started back, I had a faithful somebody coming all the time, and then I happened. You know what I mean? I got in the way. But it's like this time, with all of this time in between, I guess going back to work, and my son going back to school, it's like there's no excuses. There's no excuses. And I always said, my biggest my biggest challenge, you know what I mean? I you know, for lack of a better word, would be, matter of fact, would be me and my son. So like, you know, and it was like we my wife had it there. You know, she would be the principal and I would be pretty much everything else, you know what I mean? Um the janitor, the, you know, the cafeteria guy or whatever. And then I was like, you know, and then even PE. So, you know, they doing the schoolwork at home. They might as well get some physical education in, you know. So, yeah, if you guys, some of you might follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you know, it just started out with me and my sons. You know, I was just trying to get them to get up and be active. Especially my oldest. Well, me and my oldest, you know what I mean? So, um, and it just, you know, it started from there, and it's just like it started feeling good. It started feeling like I had purpose again, you know. Not to say that I didn't have purpose at, you know, with my new job, with my new gig. Like I said, I like it, but it's, you know, it always felt like something was missing, you know. And I would look in the mirror and be like, dang, you know, something got to change, something got to change. Well, if yeah, something got to change. A lot of times, it's not. Yeah, the one thing that has to change is up here. You know what I mean? So I kept saying, you know, something got to change, but I sit back down on the couch. Something got to change, but you know, I love food, so I mean, and sometimes I can be an emotional eater, so I would eat and I would sit down, I would eat and do nothing, and it's like it ain't gonna change unless I change. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna. The hardest thing sometimes is just for you to start. You know, the hardest thing sometimes is just for you to start. Whatever you want to do, just start. And you know, watch it get rolling. You know what I mean? And that's how it was with this. And then y'all seen it was me and my sons, and then my homegirl Lyric. You know, she came into the picture. She was like, I guess she saw that I was consistent with the uh exercising and the posting or whatever the case may be. And she was like, when you exercise, and I was like, hell, Monday through Saturday, you know, because I've said before, you know, if you watch the videos, I try to be consistent. I try Monday through Saturday, um, but I missed yesterday, um, but I definitely don't do it on Sunday. Sunday is the one day that I don't work out unless I do, you know, something light in the house. Um, but yeah, man, it's like I just feel like for me and my son, you know, because he is just like me. We both like food, and a lot of us might like food, but at the same time, like I've always said, you shouldn't like it to the point where you are unhealthy. You know what I mean? And on my side, well, we got some real bad genes on my side, you know. And it's, you know, and I love my people, you know, but at the same time, I don't want to get out of control. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm not the weight that I used to be, that I want to be, but you know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and it's not just oh Lord, I can't wait till I lose weight, but then I'm sitting down and not doing anything. Oh Lord, I can't wait till I lose weight, but then I'm trying all of these dang on diet pills. And honestly, truth be told, man, back in the day, I was always taking diet pills, always, even when it seemed to have worked. I lost weight. I was still taking the dang on diet pills. You know what I mean? At the point to where I can almost say I was addicted to them. Pretty much every pill that came out, I was on, trying to use it. And but now, man, it's just like forget it. You know, and I definitely don't want that kind of my son taking on that type of mentality. You know what I mean? I want him to, and myself to know that if you work at it and you be diligent with it, results will come. So that's where I've been in a nutshell in my whole frame of mind right now, man. Because I know it's been a long time. Probably all of my little followers is gone, but at the same time, like I that don't matter. You know, I'm back and I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to stay consistent, and just hopefully y'all rock with me, man. So I missed y'all. Hopefully y'all miss me. Here we go. J press play. Bentley's boot camp. We back in effect.